Hi, in this video I'll be showing you how to load data, make a report, and then publish that report onto Power BI service and create a dashboard. So let's get started. So I'll click on my Excel right here. I want to load an Excel file. I want to load the Superstore complete. This is a sample data that I have. I got this from Google. You can also get that. And we'll wait for the data to load into fields. So you click on the sales data, and since the data is completely there and there's no any changes in data, I don't need to clean it, so I'll not click on transform. I don't need to edit transform and then load it. I can directly load it from here. I'll click on load, and then we'll go directly to making a couple of visualizations. So just give this a minute. It takes time to, depending on the size of the data. So this is quite a small data. We just have, I think, 1,000 rows of data right here. So now I don't want to see my filters. I want to create a visualization. So let's create something simple. So when I click on my category and when I click on sales, it gives me a table, which is this one, but I don't want it as a table. I want to see a bar chart, stacked bar chart, and this is the bar chart that it gives me. And you click outside in the blank space to create another visualization. So I've double clicked, so it's given me something on its own. This is a Q&A visual. We'll not be working with this. We will create something else. So I'll delete this, no issues. We click outside, and I want to see my regions, and then I want to see my region according to the profits that they make me. So but I don't want to see this as a stacked bar chart. I want to see this as a pie chart. So where is the pie chart? It's right here. So here I have it, my pie chart. But now I'd like to go to the next visualization, which is a map. So now you don't need to click on the visual. You can do this as well. So you click on cities, you drag cities onto the page. So once you do that, we have cities right here. So you have it. You can zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and now the size of the bubbles is all the same. That's because you've not added anything to size. So once you add sales, the bubbles get filtered according to size. And you can also go to format, which is right here. You can click on format. You can go to bubbles. You can increase the size of the bubbles. So there's no problems in that. Let's keep it not too big. Actually, you know what? We'll add a filter because I don't want to see a lot of data. So I want to see my fit city. I want to click on this down arrow. I want to click on not basic filtering. I want top n, and then I want to see my top 15. I don't only want to see my top 15 cities, nothing else. Let's make it 20, 25. Let's make it 25 because we have a lot of cities and data fields. So top 25 cities by what? I want to see them by my sales. And you click on what? Apply filter. And as soon as you do that, it zooms in, shows you just 25 cities. And I will close my filter, and I will reduce the size of this. And we would like to create one more visual. Now I want to put in a card. So let's drag this 1 second. Let's drag this down here because I'd like to add a card. So what does a card display? So this is card. So if I just drag my sales amount right here, it'll show it to me as a bar chart, but I don't want that. I don't want the card. You see the 1 2 3 written? That's card. So this is card. You don't need it to be this big. You can reduce the size. Click on this, come here, you can click on sales. There are a lot of options that it gives you. So right now this is what I want as my sum. I'll click Control C, Control V. I have a copy of this. Simple. I click here, I'll come to sales in my fields option. I want to see the average. So this is the average sales. Now I'll click on inside, I'll press Control C, Control V. I'll come here, I'll drag it to the right side. Now I don't want to see my average. So I have a total amount right here. I have my average sales right here. And now I want to see something else. What do I want to see? I want to see the count of sales. So I'll click on count. So this is the count of sales that we have. So this looks good. Now what else do I want? Let me think. So I think we could have a tree map. Tree map will look good. So oh, sorry. Yeah, remember you have to click outside the visual. Press Control Z once. You have to you have to press outside the visual. Otherwise, once, for example, what happened was I clicked inside and then I clicked on different visuals. So that card got changed into a tree map. I don't want that. And I will click inside this. I'll just show you. I clicked inside this, and now when I click on tree map, this gets converted into a tree map. So what do I want to see in my tree map? What do you guys want to see? Okay, so we'll have our segments, different segments, and the shipping modes according to this, and the subcategories, but I want to see them all according to my sales. So you have that. You can just drag this, extend this, so you keep your cursor, and you can see. Not a big deal. Quite easy to use, quite easy to understand, I hope. increase the size just a bit. And what's the best part about this is that about Remap is that it adjusts all the squares, rectangles, all the shapes. They adjust according to the size. So once, for example, if I click again, extend this, yeah. So you see, they readjust themselves according to size. And what just happened was that when I clicked on one particular, so when I clicked on the first class shipping mode under the consumer category, what happened was my other data also got filtered that way. So you see the sales, the highlighted region is my sales for the first class shipping mode. So I think here we have the profit sales. So here we have profit by region. So my profit by West region for first class sales is 4.25% of my total profit in that region, and my total profit for West compared to other regions is 37.86 out of the other regions. So now we have four beautiful 4 visualizations, 7 visualizations, including 3 cards. You click inside to undo the filter, and now what I'll do is I'll go to publish right here. I want this on my Power BI service. So Power BI has two products, a Power BI desktop on which I'm working right now, and a Power BI service. Power BI service, it allows you to create a dashboard and share the dashboard with other people, so that other people also have access to your Power BI report or the dashboard. So why would you do that? Maybe you work in an organization, want to share the report that you've created. Maybe you work in a college, want to share the report that you've created. So what I'll do is I'll click on publish, I click on save, and I want to save this on desktop. I want to name this as, okay, so what did we do? So Superstore. So Superstore data analysis. That's perfect. And remember, this saves this as a PBIX file. So for example, an Excel file, Microsoft Excel file gets saved as an Excel SX file. A Power BI file gets stored as a PBIX file. So I click on save, and I've clicked on save, and I want to publish it to my workspace. So this will take a minute, and as soon as this is complete, I'll directly take you to my Power BI service, which can be accessed through any browser. I have it open in my Google Chrome. So 1 second. Yeah, so this is something I had uploaded earlier. Don't need to see that. We'll go on home. Don't save. Okay, so I'll go on my workspace. So you have a lot of options here. Okay, so what is this? Just give it a minute. Oh, feedback. I'll do that later. All that, give it a 10 on 10 because Power BI is the best in the market. So I will come here. Where's my Superstore analysis? Why can't I find it? So you have options of changing the view. I've kept it as a lineage. I can have it as a list as well. So when I have it as a list, it's easy to look at it. So just give me a second. I don't want the tour. Yeah, so Superstore data analysis. So this is my report, and this is the data set. So I did not upload the data set. I uploaded data set to the Power BI desktop, but when I publish this on Power BI service, my data set as well as my report gets uploaded. So when I click on report, it will open the report for me, and you have a lot of options available here. So you can click on these 3 dots besides my workspace and the arrow. You can click on these, and then you will have the option of editing. 1 second. I don't know why this is not working. Yeah, 1 second, just give me a second. Sorry, these 3 dots, I'm sorry. Yeah, not those three, these 3 dots. And I click on edit. And now you see that you have all the same options that you had on Power BI desktop. You have the same visualizations. You click on these 3 dots. These are available on Power BI desktop. You can get more visuals from app source. And you have your fields, you have your visualizations, you have ask the question, and you have the reading view, you have the mobile layout. Power BI is available for mobile, so you can actually look how this dashboard will look on your cell phone. This is not a dashboard right now. I'll turn this into a dashboard. How do you do that? I click here. I will, okay, that's okay. Yeah, so I will click on any of the visualization. I'll click this pin visual. So when I click on pin visual, so this will pin to a dashboard. So I want to create a new dashboard, my Superstore analysis. Superstore data analysis. I will click on pin, and I don't want to see the phone view. I'm just going to go to my dashboard. So right now I've pinned only one visual. So that is why you can only see one visual. Now when I go back to my entire report and I click on the 3 dots, I click on edit, I can click pin a live page, and this will pin the entire, I want to pin this to something existing. Yeah, sure, why not? Go to dashboard, and now you see. So this is the first dashboard that this is the first thing that the first visual that I had pinned, and this is the second visual that I pinned. Let's go full screen on this. So you see, if you were to send this, or if you were to present this to someone, I'm sorry, this is not, yeah. So we had filtered this by our states, right? Top 25 states according to sales. So yeah, this is there, and remember this is all live. Okay, so I can filter, no issues in that. I could filter, no issues in that. I could click on my sales, and I could click on consumer. Yeah, there's no problems in that. In filtering is what I mean. So you could have filter according to your region, filter according to your category, filter according to your segments, your shipping modes, and however you want to. So this is how you create a report on Power BI desktop and then publish it on Power BI service and create a dashboard as well. And I'll also show you how you can share this. So you can actually print this directly. You can get this printed. You can have Power BI on your cell phone, and you can look how it looks on cell phone. I could click on this export button, and I have a couple of options. I can print this page. I click on, okay, so what does this do? Okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot. I click on share dashboard. That is the share dashboard button. Besides the export button, I have the function, I have the ability to provide access to someone else as well, and I can send this. So if I want to send this to I can only send this to someone who is on Power BI service, who has a Microsoft account and is using Power BI. So you can send it to anyone you want to. So yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you create a report. This is how you create a dashboard. This is how you pin it, how you pin a report on a dashboard, how you publish it. I've also shown you how to share it. So I wanted to do this so that you guys have an idea as to what are the capabilities of Power BI. This is nothing. This is just 10%, not even 10% of what Power BI can do. There are a lot of visuals. There are more than 250 visuals available on the App Stores. There are 34 right there in front of you for you to use. You can see them. So where's my Power BI? Yeah. So these are the 34 that you have. You can right click on the three dots and import from App Stores, and you have a lot of other visuals available here too. This will take a second. Yeah, so you have different categories. You want advanced analytics, you want different data visualization, the best picks, you want something for filters, you want gorgeous infographics, key performance indicators, maps, Power BI certified time. You ask for it and it is there. You want to know something more, something better, you would create a visual of your own. You don't know how to do that. Even I don't know, but we're all learning. So let's say I can do that in some time, hopefully, and I can upload a video so that you guys learn too. If you do it before me, please teach me as well. Let me know the link to your video. So this is how you do it. I hope you had a good time watching this video and you got an idea as to what Power BI can do and the capabilities of what Power BI can do. There are some artificial intelligence as well as natural query language features in Power BI. So there's this Q&A visual right here. There's a app. There's a, what is this? That's a visual. Sorry, yeah, I forgot. There's a visual called Aria. So that visual allows you to create a report. So these are all AI and natural language capabilities. Remember, Power BI is a business intelligence tool that allows you to to take business decisions, healthier business decisions. So for example, if you had to create something on this on Excel, I'm sorry, but it would have taken a lot of time. On Excel also you can create dashboards, but the dashboards are not interactive. Remember, the best thing about Power BI is that the dashboards are interactive. So when I click on my office supplies, my entire report gets filtered. Do you see the sales changing right here? Do you see the sales changing? Do you see the count of sales changing? Do you see the average changing? Look at how easy it is to analyze. On Power BI and Excel, I have to go through the data, type in a couple of formulas, type in the count of sales, type in the average formula. You don't want to do that. Why do a lot of manual work when you can do a lot of automated work? I mean, you have to do some manual work, but not the amount that you do on Excel. You minimize a lot of repetitive actions. I also forgot to mention that there are we have three views available here. So this is the report view that we have here. You can see report, and this is the data view. So this one is data view. You can just look at the data. So for example, in the beginning when I loaded the data, so I'm sorry, we have 9,009. It's almost 10,000 rows, not 2,000. I was wrong about that. Yeah. So when I loaded the data earlier, I just told you that I clicked on load and not on transform. That was because our data was clean. So if you click on transform, you'll be taken to this view. This is called not this view exactly, the Power Query view, which is similar to this. And there you have a lot of options as to transforming data and other stuff. And this is the relationship view, the modeling view. So here right now I just have one sheet that I uploaded. So let's say if I had two and I had some other sheet with customer names. You see, I don't have my customer names in here. So let's say I had a different sheet with customer ID and customer name. I would have just have to drag the customer ID on this customer ID, and then I would have created a link. So I imagine that would be difficult for you to understand right now, but I'm sure I'll cover that in some other video. So thank you. I hope you learned something new. Please subscribe to the channel, keep supporting, and stay tuned for more content on Power BI, Tableau, and the best business intelligence tools on the market. Thank you. Thank you.